Yankee Entertainment and Sports Time Machine presents a 1927 Super Advance card and dice replay, as this is the as they say, the alternate universe replay, as the New York Yankees of 1927 take on the 2002 Yankee schedule, and now they'll take on the Toronto Blue Jays here at the stadium. On the mound for the New York Yankees will be Dutch Reuther. On the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays will be their ace, Roy Halladay. And as we take you to the field, we'll give you the starting lineups and get you ready for tonight's ball game. Hello, everybody. For those who come in, I bring you this Yankee game. The Yankees are 12-6 on the season. The Jays are 5-9. The Toronto Blue Jay lineup will be Shannon Stewart leading off in left, followed by Dave Berg at third, Raul Mondesi's your DH, Carlos was at first, Jose Cruz Jr. is in center, Vernon Wells in right, Felipe Lopez at short, Tom Wilson behind the plate, and Homer Bush is at second. For your New York Yankees, defensively, let's go over their defense, make sure they're right on my screen. Musel's in left, Combs in center, Ruth in right, Dugan at third, Koenig at short, Lazari at second, Gehrig at first. Behind the plate is Johnny Grabowski, and on the mound is Dutch Reuther. Let's go over Dutch Reuther's numbers while we have them here. Reuther has given the Yankees 21 innings pitched, given up 9 earned runs, 24 hits, 9 walks, 13 strikeouts. He's 2-1, ERA of 3.86, opponent's average of 267. Let's go over some other numbers here. Again, this is a series. Toronto has hit 198 versus the Toronto, and here at the stadium, they hit 302 slugging, 388 on base. They've had 3 doubles, 3 triples, and 3 homers in these series against the Yanks. We're ready to go as Shannon Stewart readies himself. He gets up to the plate. Shannon Stewart, so far on the season, is 3 for 17, 3 runs scored, has a double and a triple. So here we go. Stewart off, and we are ready for baseball here at Yankee Stadium #1. And the ballpark is definitely a hitter's ballpark, as it's 1-3 for singles, but home runs lefty and righty are both 1-17. All right, let's get this going. Super advanced. So Reuther's a lefty, pitching in Stewart to righty. Here is the first pitch, and we're underway. 1-8 lefty, and he walks. So Shannon Stewart draws the starting walk, and he's on base. Stewart is speedy, gets the lead on a 5-19 first number. Doesn't want to go if he doesn't get the lead, so we'll go for the lead first of all. It's a 4, doesn't get it, so he'll be held, but will not be going. So now here is Dave Berg. Berg is 0 for 7 in replay action. He's a right-handed hitter. He'll bat against a lefty Reuther. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a 1-7 lefty, fly ball center field. That's a good play by Combs. And there's one away. Now here is Raul Mondesi. He is the good outfielder though, but he's the DH. Righty is a fly ball. Let's look at the card a little bit closer. It's a fly ball left field. And for the Yanks, that is going to be Musel. Musel is a 1E17. This is where you get the little hiccups here. So he cannot give up a hit. But on a 13, on a 17, we're going to worry just a little bit. 13 on a, not an error. Musel comes up and makes the catch. That is why you play super advanced fielding. They do make catches when they're even that high. So with 2 away, I'll now bring up the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. So Delgado is 3 for 18, a run scored, an RBI, has a double. So far, the Yankees have controlled Delgado so far in these series. Runner on first, 2 outs. Reuther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 4-2 lefty ground ball to first. That's Gehrig, takes it to the bag himself, and Toronto goes down. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 man left. We get first inning here at the stadium. Toronto nothing, and the Yankees coming up the bat. For the Yankees, Earl H. Remember, since the Yankees did not have a DH in 27, they're playing the two. The DH for the 27 Yankees will always bat ninth. And for the defense for the Blue Jays, it will be Stewart in left, Cruz in center, Wells in right, Berg, Lopez, Bush, Delgado, behind the plate, and Roy Halladay is on the mound. Let's go over Roy Halladay's numbers. So Halladay, his last start against the Yankees, went 7 2/3, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, was a no decision, ERA 2.35, slugging, and a 388, 33 home runs so far on the season. So now here is Earl Combs. He will lead off for the Bucs. Combs is hitting 28 of 84. Guys, he's hitting 333, 476 slugging, and a 391 on base. Let's make sure we're still functioning here on the YouTube channel here. We're always wondering, make sure we're not going to be stable or not. No, it looks like we're doing just fine. So let's continue some baseball here on the channel. So Combs lead off, 333 hitter. Here's the pitch from Halladay, 4-7 lefty, and it's a single to center field. So Earl Combs gets it started against Halladay. He gets the lead on a 4-5 first numbers team. -2 will hold him. Halladay's a +2. It's a 7 doesn't get it. Makes the first number an 8. He'll be held, but will not playing. So runner on first and nobody out. First to the ball game. And here's a shortstop, Mark Koenig, 229 hitter. He has 3 doubles, a triple home run, and 8 RBIs. Switch hitter batting from the left side, 2-9, popped up the third. That will be a third baseman. Berg makes the play, and there is one away. So Koenig retired, and here is the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Boy, let's look at numbers. He has had a good year, 317, 783 slugging, 534 on base, 2 doubles, a triple, 8 home runs, and 15 runs batted in. Has walked 28 times. One out. Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's in that 4 column. That's where it's pretty good. Third, hard line drive to right. Third, first and third, 1 man out. And Ruth continues to hit the baseball. So the Yankees are hitting that 4 column on Halladay right now. Halladay. Now here is Lou Gehrig. Oh, Lou, boys, his average picked up, hitting 380, 958 slugging, 489 on base, 9 doubles, a triple, 10 home runs, 31 RBIs. He's been on a tear. The Blue Jays will play the infield back, hoping to get 2. Halladay to Gehrig. Here's the pitch. 5-11 to a lefty's a ground ball to first. Oh my! Picked up by Delgado. He'll go to second. Get the fielder's choice, and Gehrig has himself an RBI. 3-6 will be the play in the books, as Combs will score. To run home, Gehrig with another RBI. Yankees lead first for Bob Musial, hitting 342. His 3 doubles, 3 triples, a home run. He has 14 and a 4-14 on base. Halladay from the stretch with 2-1 on. Here's the pitch. 3-6 to a righty is a single. 2 stars. The Yankees just picked up where they left off normally when they play. Gehrig will go all the way to third, and the Yankees continue the hit. That's their third hit of the inning. First and third, 1 out. And here's the second baseman, Tony Lazzeri, hitting 274. 2 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Halladay from the stretch, first and third, 2 outs, 5-9, and struck him out. So Halladay gets out of it. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left. At the end of 1-0 New York. So for Toronto, Jose Cruz Jr., Vernon Wells, and Felipe Lopez. Cruz, 1 for 17. Boy, you can say he's struggling. His only hit has been a double. .58 on the average so far. Top of the second, Yankee Stadium, number 1, the original stadium, plays host to this one today. And let's get back to baseball. See here. Bat left-handed switch. We'll bat righty against Reuther. 3-8 lefty, fly ball left field. That will be Muso makes the catch, and there's one away. Here is the right fielder Vernon Wells. Plays center field or right field. Good, exciting young ball players here on this Toronto team. Reuther looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 3. That's an 8. That's a ground ball to second. Good play by Lazzeri. Throws him out, and there's 2 outs. Here's a shortstop, Felipe Lopez. Reuther's card can be hit, high 6 columns. Against ballpark here at the stadium. Ballpark home runs can go bye-bye. So he's got to be careful. Lopez is a switch hitting, batting from the right-hand side. Here's a pitch from Reuther, 6-10, just like we talked about, to a righty. That's a home run shot, 1-8. It's a 12. He is powered up, so it's a 10. 6-10 is a double in the gap. So Lopez just misses a home run and doubles deep in the gap. So Lopez is on. Run second, 2 men out. Here is the catcher, Tom Wilson. He's 4 for 11. Runs scored. So he's hit the ball well when he comes in plays here. Reuther from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Reuther. 2-7 against the lefty. It is a strikeout and ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We play 1.5 innings of play here at the stadium. It is 1-0 Yankees. So Yankees, the Blue Jays trying to get on the board there. 2-out double by Lopez, but the Yankees were able to turn them away. So Roy Halladay comes out for a second inning of work. He'll now pitch to Dugan, Grabowski, and Paschal here. Dugan's hitting .316, 3 doubles and 5 RBIs. That is a 4.9 variety. Is a strikeout. Got him looking. So a nice fastball by Roy Doc Halladay. Strikeout for the Grabowski. Grabowski splits playing time with the catching duties of Pat Collins. 304, 2 doubles and 1 RBI. He's a right-handed hitting catcher. 3-8 righty is a ground ball to third, picked up by Berg, throws him out, and that's 2 outs. So now here's Ben Paschal, boys. He again been a force on the offensive side, hitting .286, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and has 7 home runs and 22 RBIs. The DH spot on this team. Halladay looks in. Here's the pitch. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a ground ball to short. That's Lopez. Throws him out, and the Yankees go easily 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the third. 1-0 Yanks. So 1-0 Yanks. We go here in the third inning. And Captain Carl, how you doing while at work? Can't get on the internet at home because my laptop went belly up. Oh, tonight. That's why I'm getting on board here and playing this game. 1927 alternate universe with the Yanks playing against the 2002 Yankee schedule, and they have the Blue Jays here. And I'm playing the games that are not being played using the payoff pitches quick play results chart. And going from there, after this, the Yankees will go to the West Coast and play against the 2002 Billy Beane's Oakland Athletics. That's right, the 2002 Moneyball Oakland Athletics. So it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll show a bunch of those games. I think those games might be really exciting to show when we get there. So get back to the ball game. Here is Homer Bush hitting .333, 6 of 18, a run scored, but a pesky out against the Yanks in replay action. Looks in, top of the third, 1-0 Yanks. 2-11 against the lefty. He fouls out behind the plate. That's Grabowski. Throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Here is Shannon Stewart. He walked his first time up. So Stewart walked. He was left there after 3 quick outs. Reuther's only given up 1 hit. That was a double to Lopez. So again, it's Stewart. 3-7 against the lefty. Fly ball center field. That is Combs. Comes and makes the catch. And that's 2 outs. So now here is Dave Berg. Berg the batter. Berg is 0 for 1. He flied his first time up. Toronto, no runs on 1 hit. Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits. Berg to bat against Reuther. Reuther looks on. Here's the pitch. 4-8 to a righty, and that is going to be a single on a 1-2. That's a 1. holy smokes, he gets the 10% chance, and Berg gets on. So Reuther feels a little bit gunshot there as he gets a 10%er hit. Berg is not speedy. He's an E. He will not be held. So here is Raul Mondesi. Fly to left his first time up. Second hit for the Jays. 2 outs, runner on first. Reuther now working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. And that would have been not good. So he popped it out of play. So Reuther looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a fair ball. 2-10. That's where all the fun begins. But he gets a ballpark single. It's only a 1-3 here at the stadium. It's a 2. Holy cow. Mondesi gets a base hit, gets it past the shortstop. Bird stops at second, and the Blue Jays have gotten 10% and a 15% chance hit. So Reuther just shakes his head. 2 on and 2 outs, and brings up Carlos Delgado. So Delgado's 0 for 1. He's 3 for 19. He is due in these series against the Yanks. 2 on, 2 outs. Reuther from the stretch. Big opportunity for Delgado. Here's the pitch. 1-8, and that's a deep drive in the right field. And believe this, it's a 20% chance for a home run, and that's going to go over the wall, and the Blue Jays take a 3-1 lead. So Carlos Delgado got it, a 3-run homer, and the Blue Jays take a 3-1 lead. 1-8 versus a lefty. Home run won the 4, 2 on the split, and that ball is gone down the right field line. It's a little poke down there. It doesn't take much to get it out of here, and it just gets over the right field wall. So Dutch Reuther just kind of goes down in 2 knees. He's gotten hit by a 10% chance, a 15% chance, and now a 20% chance. So low odd shot for the Blue Jays here in the third. Blue Jays lead 3-1. So now here is Jose Cruz Jr. Reuther from the stretch, from the windup, I should say. 1-3 lefties a walk. So all of a sudden, Reuther's kind of lost his mind a little bit. He gives up low percentage chance hits and now walks Cruz. Cruz has good odds to get a good lead. Reuther's a +1, -2 is 0. So it will be a -1 for Cruz. So we'll get on it will be a 17 first number on a 4. He's not starred. So here we go. And a 5. So Cruz does not get the lead. So he's a C, so he'll be held on. Runner on second, runner on first, 2 outs. Blue Jays have 3 in, and here's Vernon Wells. Wells has ground to second his first time up. Reuther from the stretch, 3-1 Blue Jays. 2-7 lefty. I'm not even going to look. Single 1-3. It's a 12. They finally break that. Line drive to the second base by Lazzeri. So Dutch gives up 3 runs on 3 hits, all little split chance as the Blue Jays take a 3-1 lead. Holy cow. So now it will be Combs, Koenig, and Ruth, the bat for the Yanks here in the third. This could be one of those high-scoring affairs. Doc Halladay on the mound for Toronto here in the third. Let's make sure everything is still going well here at the stadium. Looks like we're still going good here. Cap Carl. Here's Combs, singled and scored back in the first. And here's the 3-7 against a righty. That is a single 1-9. The Yanks get the 9. So the Yankees get a little bit of home cooking. Single 1-9. He gets it right on the button. And Combs is on for the second time. So now let's see what the Yanks can do. Again, he is starred. They get a +2 advantage because of +2 from Halladay, +2 from Wilson, a -2 to hold. 4 and 5 to get the lead. Doesn't get it, so he won't be going anywhere. First number is now an 8. So runner on first, nobody out. They'll hold him. Here's Koenig. Top the third his first time up. Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 5. That's a 9, and struck him out. So a strikeout on Koenig, 1 away, and brings up the Bambino. Bambino's got a big base hit his first time up, driving Combs to third. Gehrig then got him in on a fielder's choice. So here's Ruth, average up to 328, lefty righty combination, tying runner on base. Koenig from the stretch, 5-7 lefty struck him out looking again. So Ruth looks at call third strike, and he can't believe it. And here is Lou Gehrig with 2 outs. So 2 outs, both Koenig and Ruth. Actually, Koenig was a regular strikeout. Ruth was a looking. How I do that? If a dot comes up, which is the fatigue dot, you're not tired, it is a strikeout looking. So 2 outs with the runner on first. Here is Gehrig. Gehrig, fielder's choice, RBI, number 32 for Gehrig. Halladay from the stretch. Runner first. One column, 1-5. Bang! That is going to go. Field, no doubt about it. That's gone. And the Yanks tie it up at 3-3. So Gehrig sends it over, and the Yanks take a 3-3. It's now a 3-3 tie. Gehrig 1 for 2 and 3 ribbies. So Gehrig hits another one like you've not been on a literally tear in this lineup. So Gehrig getting the job done, 3-3 with 2 outs here in the third. Like we said, might be a high-scoring ball game. Here is Bob Musial. Musial singled his first time up. 1-2 righty, ground ball to third. Good pickup by Berg, throws him out, and the Yanks are done. But they get 2 runs on 2 hits, nobody left. Let's go to the top of the fourth. It's a 3-3 ball game. So will be Felipe Lopez, followed by Tom Wilson and Homer Bush against Dutch Reuther here in the fourth. Lopez doubled his first time up, then was stranded. So 3-3 ball game here in the fourth. 6-10. Again, that's the same exact roll Felipe Lopez hit before. 6-10 righty, home run 1-8. That's an 18. That's a double for Lopez. Second straight double. So Lopez is on again. He's hitting that 6-10 quite easy enough. So Reuther again having some issues. And now here is Tom Wilson. Wilson struck out his first time up. He's 4 for 12, hitting the ball well when he's had some starts. Reuther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-8, and that is a single 1-3. Nope, not that time. Toronto. That's a line drive to the shortstop, Mark Koenig. So one away. One away. And here is Homer Bush. Again, he's been a hard out for the Yankees so far. He popped up behind the plate first time up. On deck then will be Shannon Stewart. So let's see if they can keep minimal damage here. Reuther from the stretch, runner on second, 1 man out. Here it is. 5-4, righty to Reuther. Ground ball to third base. That is Dugan. Mr. Dugan is a 2-E-28. Let's see if Dugan can come up with the ball here. 228. That is that could run. That could get the runner over. I believe that was a 6. So a 6 on a 2. That is a 6 on a 2 is a G2. The ball's hit in front of him, so Lopez will have to hold. But let's see now. That is a 13. That's a very common number. That scares me. 13 on a 28, and he bobbles it. He could not make the play. That's an error on Dugan. So the Blue Jays will send runners to first and third. So Bush is on base. Boys, he starred. So he can get it on a 4 with an automatic 20. So let's see if he can get something going here. First and third, Blue Jays 1 out. Let's see what they're going to do first. They're not going to play the infield names. That automatically gives Bush kind of the stolen base. They're going to have to play. They're going to have to play the corners in. So Bush is still going to be. Bush is still going to be guarded at first. We'll see what happens here. And it's a 3, doesn't get the lead. So they're going to have to play the infield back. They don't want Bush to try to steal. First and third, 1 out. And it brings up Shannon Stewart. He's 0 for 1, fly to center. Now a sacrifice fly right now would give the Blue Jays the lead. Reuther from the stretch. First and third, 1 out. 1-8 to a lefty, and he walks them. So Reuther again having some issues. Bases loaded of Jays, and it brings up a Berg, the third baseman. Berg struggling. He's 1 for 2. The RBI was a single and a run scored. He came around the score on Delgado's home run. That was back in the third inning. So right now his bases loaded, 1 out here in the fourth. Reuther struggling against a right-handed pitch. 3-10 lefty line drive second base. That will not get any runs home. Lazeri grabs it, and that is it. There's two away. But you'll have to deal with the very dangerous Raul Mondesi with Delgado. Now let's see if Dutch Reuther can survive this inning. Normally he can go into the eighth inning, but boy, he is struggling with control right now. Toronto's setting up their third time through the order, and we're only inside the fourth inning. That is not good for Dutch. From the stretch, bases loaded, 2 outs. Trying to get him in here. 6-7 to a righty is a ground ball second base X. These are 1927 teams. 2E26 for Lazeri. Can Lazeri? Oh, that's a 17, a 13. He'll get to it. I mean, he'll get it on the range though. 17 on a 26. 17 on a 26 is a two-base error. Lazeri and two runs are gonna score. Holy cow! That is a two-base error on Lazeri. 2 runs will score. And boy, has things just gone bad to worse here. That is a throwing error, let's say, on Lazeri. And Blue Jays lead 5-3. And let's see, do they give an earned run to Lopez? It's one of those we can't assume, I guess. But you know what? I'm going to make it unearned too, unless my official score, uh, Mr. Carl has something to say. I could always switch it back. So we'll go ahead and make that a unearned run. So 2 runs scored, second and third for the Blue Jays. Again for Carlos Delgado, 5-3 Toronto. As the Yankees falling apart defensively. 2 errors here going in the fourth inning. So Reuther lefty matchup didn't mind for Delgado last time. 3-run homer. Delgado Reuther from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-6, and he walks him again. Boy, Dutch has nothing today. He's absolute lost complete control. And now here's Jose Cruz Jr. He'll bat righty against Reuther here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Let's take a look at Strat a little bit. I can take a look at Mr. Cruz's official numbers. And I mean, yeah, I don't know what Mr. Miller Huggins would do in this case, but we're gonna kind of analyze. So Jose Cruz Jr. is definitely prefers the bat from the right hand side of the screen, right hand side of the plate. So no, he prefers batting from the left hand side. I'm sorry. So he doesn't like to hit lefties as much. So this should be an opportunity. So far, Cruz 0 for 1 has a walk. Reuther from the stretch, 5-3 Blue Jays. Here's the pitch, 6-8 to a righty. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit. That's down the corner for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, and that will score Stewart. That will score Mondesi. Delgado to third, and it's 7-3 Blue Jays. Holy cow. Now, question is how many of those are all the runs they're unearned too. So now here is Vernon Wells. And I know the dots only applied, I think, on earned runs, I believe. Again, if you're there, Captain Carl. Vernon Wells 0 for 2. They've batted around. Reuther from the stretch. Here we go. And that's a 2-9. Popped up the second. Lazeri's there. He grabs it. And that is all she wrote. Holy cow. Blue Jays score 4 in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the stadium, 7-3 Toronto. So Dutch Reuther definitely has not much here. Hasn't given the Yankees much help. So let's go back to the main screen here where I can see comments. Guess the question, first of all, Captain Carl, is were all those runs unearned? I believe they were. And then point of weakness, does he get on unearned runs? Does he still get dinged with a point of weakness? How many outs when the errors occurred? 2 outs. That would have been out. Let's relook at the scoreboard without screwing things up. But yeah, there was 2 outs because the last out just occurred. Now was the third out, and you had the errors happen. So Does that affect the point of weakness? Which I don't think it does. I believe it's on earned runs. I believe. So here we go. We'll continue here. So wow, what a start! Usually these plays a lot faster, but boy, this has been a crazy game here in the fourth. Lazeri, Dugan, and Grabowski to bat for the Yanks. Halladay, after a long sit on the bench, comes out. Toronto a number, and it's going to be 1-5 against a righty as a ground ball shortstop. Lopez throws them out and one away. So here's Joe Dugan. Dugan, the batter, struck first time up. So now Dugan hitting here, but will bat is a right-handed hitter against Doc Halladay. Halladay looks in and the pitch. That's a 1-7. Struck him out. Dugan on strikes. He swung and missed that one. That's 2 outs. He struck out twice. And here's the catcher Grabowski, 2 away here in the Yankee fourth. Ground the third his first time up. Halladay looking for a quick, peaceful fourth inning. Here's the pitch. That's a 3. That's a 2. And that's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Bird. Throws him out, and that's what Halladay needed and wanted. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the fifth. Toronto leads it 7-3. Now let's see what we'll do here before we continue. We'll go back to this main screen again. And 5 runs in 1 inning, 6-2, 7-3. Doesn't matter. Earned. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, then guess what? I may have to get him out of there because he just gotten nothing. So he's had nothing so far, to be honest. So let's see. Let's see what we do here. Boy, you don't usually see the Yankees going deep in their bullpen, when this happens. And what? Again, I did not print a We'll See. I need to print and reprint a new We'll See More card. No. Okay, well, I was thinking he might be a good opportunity for him to come in. Hopefully he doesn't have who will they go with here? Let's see. He can only give him 1 inning. Means he can go 3 max it. Oh, lordy. Hello. And let's see. Boy, they go deep in their bullpen. They can be a problemo. Look at my rotation on another screen here for a minute. Sorry, folks. Be right back here, staying with you. So just gonna go back to hopefully my screen with my pitching staff on it. So let's see when Shockey comes back, may leave Dutch out there. There, 19th game. This was Reuther. We go Shocker, Pennock, Hoyt, Reuther, Pipgrass, Shocker, Pennock. We don't see Shockey for a while. Hopefully he's not hurt. But Bob Shockey will come in. So Shockey will be. He doesn't start for a while. I don't run into that problem. And get him in the. Let's go ahead and get him in the ball game here. So give me 1 second, folks. So we start the fifth. Line up, insert new opposing pitcher, and it will be Bob Shockey. So Bob Shockey will come in the game. He does not bat, and he comes in the ball game. Toronto, 7 runs on 6 hits. The Yankees, 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors. Boy, this defense has not been kind to them so far. So far, let's look at the box score. And it's going to change, I bet. Reuther, 4 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, 4 were earned, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. And now let's see. So let's look. You know what? All those runs should be earned. So let's look at the third out that inning. So Lopez doubled, line to short. An error by Bush made it first and third. Stewart walked. Berg lined to second. The 2-base throwing error by Mondesi. Walk, single, drove in 2 runs. It was all the runs scored. All the runs scored with 2 outs. Or you had the combination of 2 errors there in the inning. So Stewart's going to get changed to an unearned. Will change to an unearned run also. Lopez is going to hit again. And again, the 3 runs that were hit in the third was a Delgado home run. So he did give up 3 earned runs, but 4 runs were unearned. All right, let's go from there. Jack Dawson, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Come on in. 1927 Yanks, 2002 Toronto Blue Jays here. As we see if we get the Yankees, let's see if we can get the Yanks back in this game. But Toronto has really did the job tonight. So here's Lopez, doubled twice and scored against the right-hander Shockey. Here we go. 3-7 righty and struck him out. Good job by Shockey. Gets the first out. Let's give you some numbers for Bob and see how he's doing on the season. He's had 10 innings of work, 8 earned runs, 15 hits, 5 walks, 10 strikeouts. He's 0-1. ERA 7.20. So, yeah, he's not been pleasant in there, but unfortunately, with Dutch not pitching to his capabilities, I've got to make a move. So, again, with DHs, I can kind of maneuver around. Hopefully, he can give the Yankees some solid work, so I don't have to go further in the. So here's Tom Wilson. He's 0 for 2. Wilson matchup 6-8 against Shockey, and that's a single to center field. So again, not a pleasant card. And now here is Homer Bush. So Homer Bush, the batter. Shockey was definitely a monster against lefties this season. So again, against righties could be an issue. So Bush 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Shockey. 4-4, and that's a catch X. So let's see what Grabowski gives me. He's a 3E5. So a 3E5 is a 15. So let's see if we can come up with this play. Let's see. So it's a 15. So it's a 15 on a 3, and that's a foul out. Oh, a 15 on a 5. And he makes the play. Wow. It drifted in fair territory, but he came over and made the catch. So he almost dropped it, and that wouldn't have been pleasant. So Wilson stays on it first, 2 men out, and brings up Shannon Stewart. So Shannon Stewart, the batter. Stewart has walked twice, scored. Here's a pitch from Shockey. That is going to be 6-3 to a righty, and that's a fly ball right field. That is the Bambino. The Bambino is a 2E14. The 2 is not a problem. Let's hope the 14 doesn't cause an issue. And that is a 12. Ooh, a 12. What do we say he is? He's a 14. 12 on a 14. Let's see how that progresses for me. Well, so far, things have not worked so well. So a 14 on a 12, that's a 2-base error. Ruth cannot make the catch, and we continue the inning. The Yankee defense just not showing up today. And you know this was going to happen with this 27 team eventually. And that's a 2-base error on Ruth. So basically the odds are going to get to him one day. So second and third with 2 outs, everything unearned again. There's 2 outs. And now here's Dave Berg. So Berg now the batter. So Shockey trying to survive and get out of this inning. Shockey from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-7 is a fly ball center field. Combs is there, makes the catch. And thankfully, the error does not cause them any more runs. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 7-3 Toronto. And with Toronto, you want to tack on runs. This Yankee lineup is definitely a powder keg ready to explode at times. So Halladay comes out for the last of the 5th. It will be Pascal, Combs, and Koenig, the bat for the Yanks here. So Pascal so far ground the shorts first time up. Halladay, right-handed pitcher, righty-righty matchup. 6-7 to a righty, and that's a ground ball shortstop. He hit it right on the ground, picked up by Lopez, and throws them out for the first out. Here's Combs. He's 2 for 2, and 2 runs scored today. He's now hitting a robust 349. Halladay with a windup. Here's the pitch. Lefty-righty matchup. 4-6 lefty. Hey, Combs with another base hit. That's down the line. That's a double for Combs. So Earl Combs is 3 for 3. He continues his torrid hitting. So Combs is on, and here is Mark Koenig. He's 0 for 2 at the strikeout. struggling at the bat, hitting 224. He'll switch that lefty against Halladay. Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Lefty righty matchup. Rolls around some. That's a 6-10 on a lefty. Ground ball to short. Let's take a look at Lopez's defense and see how his D is. He's a 4-17. 17 won't hurt you, but the 4 will not be good. And it rolls around some. That's a 14, so he'll get away with that one. That's a 4-17. So let's look at this one. So 14 on a 4 is a G2. So there's a runner on second. The runner will hold. That's an 8. That's an 8 on a 17. There's no error. And folks, that will make I'll be 2 outs in the inning. So 6-3. So let's do that one real quick. There's my 6-3. Runners will hold. And there's 2 outs. So with 2 outs, runner on second, here's Ruth. He has 1 for 2, single, then struck out looking. The incredibly hot Gehrig on deck. So runner on second, 1 out. Lefty-righty matchup. Doc Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-11, lefty ground ball to first. Delgado's got it, races to the back, gets Ruth out, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th, 7-3 Toronto. So Halladay's given the Blue Jays 5 strong innings as we play the 6th inning. It will now be Mondesi, Delgado, and Cruz the bat here in the 6th. And Beatles internally in. How about that? Yep. Going great, Jack. Thank you for asking. I love the 81 NFL game. So far, I'm doing each and every team and then playing the ball game. So I posted the Colts. Patriots didn't actually play it online. It was all New England. It was actually all New England. Game is Lions and 49ers. The 49ers lost only 2 games that season going to the Super Bowl. One was to Pittsburgh, one was to the Lions. So probably will get that game up once I get San Francisco entered in the system. So it might be tomorrow. Thanks for asking, Jack. Appreciate it. Beatles, this again is the 1927 New York Yankee alternate universe replay as they play the 2002 Yankee schedule, as they'll play the Blue Jays here at Yankee Stadium #1. Top of the 6th, Blue Jays lead 7-3. It'll be Mondesi, Delgado, and Cruz. 1 for 3 is Mondesi. Fly to left, singled and scored, reached on a 2-base error and scored. And that started the landslide against Dutch Reuther, who did not have his A-plus stuff today. 1-6 against a righty, 5-ball center field. That's Combs, makes the catch for the first out here in the 6th. Here's Carlos Delgado. So Delgado comes in. He grounded first, 3-run homer and walk. And up, here's the pitch. Dangerous situation. 2-7 struck him out. Good job by Shockey. So Bob Shockey, again, he's struggled this season also, but he's in long relief today, trying to give the Yankees some innings. Shockey can probably pitch the rest of the way without any problems. Here's Cruz. Jose Cruz Jr., he's 1 for 2, including a single, and drove in 2 runs in that faithful 4th inning. 3-7 righty is a strikeout and ends it. 3 up, 3 down, go to Blue Jays. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-3 Toronto. Doc Halladay back on the mound. Again, one of the men I admire in sports. Again, he did have an unfortunate timely death. He practices kind of the same religion we do. And it's kind of appreciate his time in that. Always admire Doc for that. Colorado native. Last of the 6 here is Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzari. Gehrig has fielder's choice, run batted in, and hit a bomb 2-run homer. Gehrig so far is hitting .384, a .986 slugging, a .489 on base, 11 home runs, 34 ribbies. Lefty-righty matchup. Here's the and ballpark single 1-3. That's a line drive to the second baseman. So again, you only get a 1-3 chance you're at the stadium with the ballpark effects, and Gehrig is turned away with 1 out. Here is Bob Musso. Musil's 1 for 2 with a single. Left-handed hitter. Halladay looks in, top of 6. Here we go. 110. And that is going to get to righty, the strikeout, and Musil is down on strikes. So that's a big strikeout. Let's see. Can I get out of it? No, I cannot. Okay, hang on. I gotta change this one. So what do you do? Line the second. Okay, let me retire inning here. Let's reset this inning. And Gehrig, and that's okay. So sorry about that, folks. I'm good at ball. I'm getting good at ball score and ball stat. Just if I get an error or at that point, it kind of slows me down. So give me 1 second. So I need to change the current outs to 0. That should automatically get him back up. Yep. So we do a line the second for Gehrig. Thank you very much. And then a strikeout. So Musil with a strikeout with 2 outs. And we're back cooking here. Out and ground to short. So Lazari now hitting 267. Halladay looks in, gets the sign, 3-5, and struck him out. Lazari down on strikes. So big inning for Halladay. 3 up, 3 down. Another 3 now by the Blue Jays. We played 6, and it's 7-3 favor of the Blue Jays. So top of the 7th, it will be Wells, Lopez, and Wilson the bat. Let's go to the 7th inning. Make sure we're still going good here in chat. Good to catch some classic baseball from me. Yeah, it's good to get baseball on here. I'm again looking for niches I can do to get people to watch what I'm doing. And it's very important. I guess people like baseball too. So I'm going to try to do Yankee 27-2002 replay. Also, if you haven't heard, Yankees next series is at Oakland against Billy Beane's 2002 Moneyball Oakland Athletics before they were Moneyball early on in the season when the A's were still trying to find themselves. So Scotty Hatterberg was not yet playing full time. Felipe Lopez and Tom Wilson for the Jays against Bob Shockey. So 0 for 3 for Wells. He has not joined the party, as they say. He's a 2. That's a 2. Vernon Wells still can't enter the bill. Doubled in the 4th, 2 for 3. And Lopez hitting 400. He's 4 for 10. 2 runs scored in this couple doubles. Lopez again will at this time hit lefty against Shockey. 1-8 righty. It's a strikeout. So 1-8 strikeout. So another big K for Shockey. Coming in relief for the Yanks, giving some needed relief as Dutch Reuther just did not have it. So here is Tom Wilson. He's 1 for 3. Singled back in the 5th. Wilson, righty matchup against Shockey. Here's the pitch. 5-6, and struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Shockey. It's time to get up and stretch, folks. So do that. Get up and stretch and give someone a hug. We're going to the bottom. So Halladay in his point of weakness inning the 7th. It will be Dugan, Grabowski, and Pascal for the Blue Jays for the Yankees here in the 7th, down by 4. Toronto's out hit him 7-6. The Yankees have made 3 errors, most of them costly today. Dugan 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts. Halladay looks in, 3-7 to a righty, and struck him out. Doc has looked good. Doc has always pitched well against the Yankees, no matter what era. So here is Grabowski. Grabowski 0 for 2. This is his second appearance against the Yanks. A no decision in Toronto, his first start. And Grabowski is 0 for 2. 280 hitter, 7 of 25. Right-handed batter against Halladay. 5-5 and struck him out. Doc Halladay is making house calls here, and that's 2 away for the Blue Jays here in the 7th. Here is Ben Pascal. Pascal's 0 for 2. And let's see what Pascal does. Right-handed hitter against Halladay. Halladay looks in, gets the sign. Here it is. 1-6, and that is going to be a double on a 1 and 2. That's a single for Pascal. So again, if you're not with us, the Yankees do have to play the designated hitter since they're playing a 2002 schedule, but their DH always bats 9th in the lineup, no matter who it is. And it's been either Ben Pascal or Hurt or Durst for the Yanks, or kind of righty-lefty type thing. So Pascal's on at first, 2 outs. Here's Combs, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, including a double. Left against Halladay, 1 hit against the point of weakness for him. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-10 lefty ground ball to short. Let's see if Felipe Lopez can add to this. Lopez is again, we said before, I believe a 417. He is a 417. So let's see if Lopez can come up with it to retire the side here in the 7th, or can give the Yankees some life. That is a 7 on a 4. Let's find out, folks. 7 on a 4 is a G3, gets out of it. 10 on a 17 is not an error, and that retires the side. Lopez throws him out. You can score that 6-3 in your scorebook. We played 7 here at Yankee Stadium. So we go to the 8th inning. Let's look at Shockey here. He can things, and then he could have some issues on fatigue. So far, Shockey has pitched 3, so we'll keep him in there. He's actually been a blessing on this Yankee team right now, as Reuther could not get people out. Bush to bat. He's 0 for 3, getting on an error and scored. So Bush against a righty, 6-10, and that is a ballpark single 1-3. Not this time. That's a 4. Line drive to shortstop at Mark Koenig for 1 away. So Bush is retired, and here's Shannon Stewart. So Shannon Stewart, so far in the ball game, 0 for 2, a run scored, 2 walks. Stewart's a right-handed batter. He's 3 for 19 so far in the series versus the Yanks. Shockey with the full windup, 4-11 to a righty, ground ball back to the mound. He is I believe we have to give him a 2, because I don't have his exact rating. He's a 2E31, so this could be an issue. So let's see, 4-11, so he's a 2E31. So let's hold on to our breaths on Shockey here. That's going to be a 13. Boy, Strat does not, a 3 on a 2. Jesus. Let's hope he does not get me hurt here. 3 on a 2 is a G3, thankfully, but a 13 on a 31 is an error. An error on Shockey, and that's error number 4 for the Yanks. So 4th error of the ball game. Shockey cannot field it cleanly, and that will put a runner on base. So unbelievably, and I guess they believably, you remember what they say with the gloves and everything else. So with 1 out, Shannon Stewart reaches, and now here's Dave Berg. Berg has so far 1 for 4, singled and scored in a 3rd. Righty-righty matchup. Here it is. Shockey from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That will roll around some. That has nice English on it. 3-6. Walked him. Oh, boy, that's 2. He's gone. Okay, we need to look at this. I think Shockey could be reaching his point of weakness right now, too. If he's pitched 3 innings, he's going in his 4th inning. He's going in his point of weakness. So it's actually 1 walk and an error. So only 1. So 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Here is Mondesi. Mondesi is 1 for 4, has scored twice, and has knocked in 1 run. So let's see if Mondesi can get see if Shockey can get the Blue Jays out of this inning, can get a nice double play ball. Righty matchup, 1st and 2nd, 1 out. 1-8, pop the 3rd. Dugan calls everyone off, makes the catch, and that's a big out. But now you got to deal with the left-handed monster, and that's Carlos Delgado. So Delgado comes in. Delgado in the ball game has grounded first, had a 3-run long home run in the 3rd, walked, and then struck out in the 6th. Lefty-righty matchup. And the Yanks are going to look at their bullpen really quick. So let's see. Who do they have? Oh, I'm going by card, basically, versus card. I don't want you to hit. What I don't want you to do is hit. I want him to, if he stays on it, that's where the 50-50 game engine is. So lefty here. So do we go Gerard to keep or you know what? Shockey is stronger versus lefties, actually. So we'll go ahead and keep him out there. We can't have Delgado hit his pitches, as they say. So lefty-righty matchup, 2 outs, 2 on. Shockey from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and that's a 4-9. That should be. Oh, he doesn't. He hits a good pitch on Shockey's card. Single right field. That will load him up unless I send the runner. There's 2 outs. I'll add a +2. Now add a +2. Oh, +2 to Stewart, too. Ow. I feel good. Hit it to Ruth at least. Ruth gives me a minus arm, I believe. So Stewart's going to be running. Stewart on a +2 is going to be a 1 to 19, and he was being held, so it's a -1. It's going to be a -1, a +2, so it'll be a +1. So he'll be a 1 to 18 trying to score. Ruth's a -3. It's a 1 to 15. They are going to try to score him. Here comes Stewart. It is a 15. There's no blocking the plate in this league. He scores. He hits over Grabowski. The ball pops loose, and the Blue Jays take an 8-3 lead. So Stewart scores. That will send Berg will stay at second, and an RBI for Carlos Delgado. 8-3 Toronto. 1 to 15 was the accurate. It was a 15. We don't do the blocking the plate thing, so it is an 8-3 Blue Jay lead. So Delgado gets to run home. Here's Jose Cruz Jr. That is now hit number 2 in the inning. Another unearned run for the Yanks. Lefty-righty matchup, first and second, 2 out. Shockey from the stretch. 6-11 lefties, a ballpark single. No, line drive to the second baseman. Thankfully, that triangle was there. So Shockey gets spared that one. 1 run. They get another huge error. This time, Shockey makes. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Toronto has added it on. They lead 8-3. So again, the Yankees made 4 errors today, and this one by Shockey. So now it'll be Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig batting for the battling Bombers here, trying to get back in this. Oh, here we go. Last of the 8th. And let's kind of take a look at, let's see. Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig. So Koenig, last of the 8th, 8-3 Toronto. And Halladay will stay in there. We're not going to pull him. Halladay on the 2002 season, 239 innings. You go all the way, in my opinion, in case there is a problem somewhere. 4-6 lefty, and there's the first problem. That's a double for Koenig. So Koenig is on. Let's see if the Yanks could find a way to get back in this ball game. So 1 for 4 for Koenig leads them off, and of course it brings in the Bambino. The Bambino 1 for 3, hitting .317, 28 walks. He has an on base of .527, a slugging of .762. Gehrig says, "Hold my beer," with the season he's having. So Ruth against Halladay, runner on first. And that's a 3-9, and that's a walk. So that's strike number 2 on the old fatigue meter. So all of a sudden, the Blue Jay bullpen's going to have to start getting up. 2 on, nobody out. And here is Gehrig. 1 for 3, including his second home run including a 2-run homer. He now has 9 doubles, a triple, 11 homers, and 34 RBIs. So Gehrig the bat, lefty-righty matchup, 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. 6-8 lefty, fly ball right field. Good catch is going to be made, and does. So the right fielder for the Blue Jays throws the ball back in, and that was probably going to be I believe that was Cruz. Have to look down up and see who was out there. Could be Stewart, too. Let's look at the defense here. So see what the lineup manager tells me. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's go look at change defense. Hang on. Right fielder for the Blue Jays was Vernon Wells. So Wells is right fielder, made the play on that one. So Gehrig retired, and now here's Musial. Musial's 1 for 3 again, one of the quiet performers on his Yankee team, hitting .342. Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-2 ground ball, second base. That is Homer Bush. Let's see if he gets him out of this. Homer Bush is not bueno. He's a 4.8, so he's not going to commit a lot of errors. He can turn, if he rolls high enough, he could turn a double play. He's not going to make a lot of errors with the E8. That is for sure. So let's look at it and see. That is a 5. That cat's going to go through for a base hit, I think. 5 on a 4, and that's a single one. So he knocks it down. 11 on an 8 is not an error. So he knocks it down for a base hit, one knocker, and that should knock out Halladay. Bases loaded, one out. Let's see if he'll fight through it. Here's Lazzeri. It is a 5-run lead. So Halladay can still pitch a little bit aggressive here. The Blue Jays will play the infield back, trying to get a double play on Lazzeri. Let's see it push him up, can get him through here. He's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He's hitting only 263. He has 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. Halladay from the stretch, bases loaded, one out. Here we go. 6-7 against a righty, and that's a ground ball to short. How about that? Lopez, the Bush, the Delgado double play. 6-4-3, and that quickly ends the 8th. A double play, and the Yankees couldn't score in the 8th. Let's go to the 9th. It's 8-3 Toronto. So Halladay gets the job done, even though he's tired. So now it'll be Vernon Wells. Now you can see Doc Halladay being very aggressive with his manager. He's keep me in there. I'm not going out. He's up by 5, no problem so far. So that Toronto bullpen could be more of a problem than it's worth. We'll probably stay out of this game unless they start hitting dots. So Wells 0 for 4. We said it before. He's trying to enter the building in this dance party. He has yet to get involved. Let's see if he can finally do it here against Shockey. 4-12 versus a righty. That's a ground ball to first. They're going to send him home. He cannot get in the party. He's 0 for 5. So with all the fun the Toronto Blue Jays are having today, Vernon Wells cannot get on the scoreboard. He's 0 for 5. So Felipe Lopez, 2 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 strikeouts. Well, about lefty against Shockey here. That's a 6-10 versus a lefty. That's a ballpark single. That is a 6. That's a line drive to the second baseman. So again, limited chances on the base hit. That's 2 outs. Here is Tom Wilson. Wilson so far 1 for 4, single back in the 5th. He got his dance party invite. Homer Bush, on the other hand, reached on an error, so he kind of was invited in, but he can't get on the dance floor yet. I kind of learning these little analogies watching Yankee games and talk about when the entire team gets hits and someone doesn't. So he's got on base once. 2-7 against a righty. It's a fly ball center field that will end it. And Shockey's done a great job giving the Yankees innings, but they still trail 5 going to the bottom of the thing. So here's Joe Dugan, followed by Grabowski and Pascal. So the Yankees will send these guys up. Halladay is on limited leash again, a little bit of a short leash. Dots can't hurt him. Any kind of dots right now is a single and 2 stars on Halladay's pitching card. He has reached point of weakness when he gave up the 3 hits or walks in the 8th inning. So now here is Dugan. Dugan, the batter. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Doesn't want to be a 4th strikeout. And he might be. That is a 6. You don't want a 6 column. 6-7, and that's a ground ball to short. Lopez has got it, throws him out, and Halladay still has that heavy sinker working. 1 away, and here's Grabowski. So 2 outs. Grabowski's 0 for 3. Yankees with 9 hits. Toronto with 8. Yankees have made costly 4 errors. That's going to be 4 versus Halladay. Ground ball to third. That is Dave Berg. Berg's a 3E20. No, third. Let's see. Third baseman. You go all the way to the end. Where is he? Berg's 3. Good. How to look that one up. 3E15 at third. That's a 13 from Berg. Let's see. A 13 on a 15. That's the 13 on a 15. That is a 15. And there's an error there. So Berg cannot make it clean. And the Yankees will send a man to first. First out of the ball game on the Blue Jays. Now, sometimes little things can start rallies. What you don't want to do is reset this Yankee lineup and give them a chance to hurt you. And now if Ben Pascal is up, and it starts murderer's row all over again. So again, Toronto Blue Jays bullpen. They got Kelvin Escobar, their closer. He's starting to do some hand sprints. He's starting to throw a little bit, but hopefully won't have to be used. Pascal's a right-handed hitter against Halladay. Halladay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-6 righty, and that's a base hit. That's down the line for a base hit for Pascal. 1-9, and that will drive the runner to third. And the Yanks got something going here in the ninth. So first in, Pascal with a big base hit, and now Combs has a big chance here. First in, third, one out. Combs comes up. Now, can Combs be the big hitter here? He's 3 for 4 in the ball game. Lefty-righty matchup. Timeout is called by Toronto. Let's see what they're going to do. They're up by, I don't want to bring their closer in as of yet. I know who I'd want to bring in, but I don't have him. Let's see. Escobar. Ooh, that card is going to get hit at some point. And the Yankees would love to be the recipient of that team, I'll tell you. Let's see if they got another lefty in here who I like. I know who I want to bring in, and I may have to bring him off the computer to do so. I still can't find his card, even in the extra, which is kind of weird to me. They are going to have to bring him in. So they're going to bring in the veteran, Dan Plesac. So Dan Plesac will come in. 2002. Let's see. We'll bring the card up for me. He is an 8L. He was 3-3, 4.21. Gave the Blue Jays 36 innings. Only gave up 27 hits. And he's going to be in there. He'll have lefty switch, lefty coming in. So you might as well bring Danny Plesac in and see if he can help the Blue Jay cause. He gives up home runs on 4-5 and 4-9. Again, in a ballpark that gives up home runs may be an issue. So we'll see. Combs to swing away. And let's see. So again, it's going to be first and third, one out. Combs 3 for 4. Lefty matchup from Plesac. 3-9, cannot need my own card. Ground ball the first. Oh, he probably swung that ball fourth. All those walks and some hits on there. Ground ball the first, and the infield was back. So they're gonna go fielder's choice on this 3-6. That'll get the run over. But you know what? So Grabowski will score. Combs will be on at first, and there is 2 outs. So the Yankees cut the lead at 8-4. But again, this potent lineup, a chance to come up. Here's Koenig. He gets on base. It's a 4-run lead with a chance at Ruth and Gehrig to follow. So Koenig is 1 for 4, doubled his last time up. There are 2 outs. Righty-lefty matchup. Oh, I should have made the change. It's my fault. Okay, hang on. So lineup manager, new pitcher. I got to get a new pitcher, and I made the change. I should have made it with him. Pitching stats, I'm not totally worried about making changes, but I'll do it now. Situation. So here's Koenig. He will bat righty against lefty. So righty-lefty matchup, 2 outs in the second. Here's a pitch from Plesac. 2-6, ground ball to short. Picked up by Lopez. Throws him out, and that's the ball game. The Blue Jays win the ball game by 8-4. So Dan Plesac, the veteran, does his needs and didn't have to pitch the murderer's row. So that's good. So let's go do an end game here real quick. Winning pitcher is Doc Halladay, no save. Losing pitcher is Dutch Reuther. And there we go. Now let's now look at the statistics here, folks. If you are today, let's see. So the Yankees will drop to 12, and it's been a big win for the Blue Jays. Halladay went 7 2/3, 10 hits, 4 runs, 3 were earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. ERA against the Yanks in replay is 2.0. Went a third with 2/3 of an inning. Dutch Reuther, absolutely nothing today. 4 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, 3 were earned, 4 walks, and a strikeout. Shockey went 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Thank you very much, Mr. Shockey, for saving my bullpen. For the Blue Jays, who are now 2-4 against the Yankees in the season, they went 8 of 39 with 8 runs scored, 7 runs batted in. Their big hitters of the ball game: Delgado 2 for 4 and 4 RBIs. Lopez was 2 for 5, had 2 doubles, and then they got single hits from Wilson, Cruz, and Mondesi and Berg. For the Yanks, they had 10 hits in the ball game. Combs 3 for 5, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Ruth 1 for 3, Gehrig 1 for 4, the big 3-run bomb. Musial 2 for 4, and Pascal was 2 for 4. Errors, Berg, Dugan, Ruth, Shockey, all big ones. Throwing error by Lazzeri. Blue Jays left not on base. The Yankees 7 doubles by Lopez, Combs, Koenig. Home runs Delgado. Gehrig his 11th. RBIs, Cruz had 2, give him 3. Delgado 4, give him 5. Mondesi 3, Combs is 10th. Gehrig 3, give him 34. And those are your numbers, folks. As the Blue Jays defeat the Yankees, I believe they beat them in the first 2 games of the series. So, 2002 Blue Jays are kind of hanging with the 1927 Yanks here in the series so far. I want to thank those coming in and watching the game. We appreciate it. Thank you, Beatles, internally for coming in. I appreciate everyone. Captain Carl watching from the office. Jack Dawson popping in. Again, we are playing the 1981 NFL Challenge replay. Please watch that when you can. There's some good games on the channel. We'll also get the my 1978-1988 hybrid PC replay. Also, you'll see some stuff on, and including this card and dice 1927 Yankees card and dice super advanced against the 2002 Yankee schedule. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you again. And as always, have a good one here from Sports Time Machine. Well, all right there.